my friends. Happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. Let's get started with our good morning song this morning. Here we go. Good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Very well, I thank you. Very well, I thank you. How about you? How about you? Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? All right. Let's do our Days of the Week song. Are you ready? Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Yesterday was Sunday. So, can you guess what today is? Do you know what it is? If yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday. That's right. And it is still May, the month of May, and today is the 18th day. Let's do the year. Ready? The year is 2020. The year is 2020. Nice job. Today we have a new story, and this week we are going to answer the question, how does the wind make things move? So we're going to learn about that in our new book, Gilberto and the Wind. But first, we need to learn our new words. So we're going to do our yellow cards first, and then we'll do our pink cards. Are you ready? First word, umbrella. Say umbrella. An umbrella is something you hold over yourself to keep yourself dry when it rains. Does anybody have an umbrella? I have an umbrella. Do any of you? Nice. All right. The next word is pinwheel. Say pinwheel. A pinwheel is a toy on a stick that spins when you blow on it. It looks like something like a flower with petals. Isn't that cool? All right. Next, balloon. Say balloon. A balloon is a toy made of thin rubber that you blow up with air. Have you ever had balloons at your birthday before? They're super fun, huh? Next word, blow. Show me how you blow. Good job. Say blow. Blow is what the wind does to move the air and what you can do with air from your mouth, like we just did. Next, sailboat. Say sailboat. A sailboat is a boat that moves when the wind pushes on its sails. Has anybody been on a sailboat before? Yeah? Maybe not? That's okay. I have, but it was a couple years ago since I was last on a sailboat. All right, our last yellow card is the word kite. Say kite. A kite is a toy that's meant to be flown in the wind. It's usually made of a wooden frame covered with paper, cloth, or plastic. Has anybody flown a kite before? Yeah? I have. It's pretty fun, huh? But you have to be careful so it doesn't blow away, huh? Okay, let's look at our pink cards that are going to be in our book. Twist. Say twist. When something twists, or when you twist something, you turn it around and around. The trunk of this tree is twisted. Say twist. All right. Whoops, upside down. Say bend. Something that bends is something that leans or curves to one side or the other. This nail is bending. Okay. Say float. Float. When something floats, it moves in a slow way in the air or on the water. All right. Say jerk. Jerk. This is jerk. To jerk something is to pull on it suddenly. The dog will jerk its leash when it wants to take off, huh? Have you ever had a dog on a leash and just pulls really fast all of a sudden? Yeah, they jerk. It's to jerk the leash. Okay, say bang. When you bang something, you hit it hard. Bang. Show me bang. Well, you can't hear that very well. Here, I'll bang down here. Bang. There you go. All right. Last one. Burst. Burst. Everybody say burst. When something bursts, it breaks apart suddenly. This balloon has burst. Have you ever had a balloon that burst? And it made a loud sound, kind of like a pop. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to our story. Gilberto and the Wind. This is what tells us the name of the story. What's that called when it tells us the name of the story? It's the title. This story is by Marie Hall Etz. Who's that person? The person who wrote the story. That's the author. Good job. All right. Let's look at our book. A first wind is gentle and just floats my balloon around in the air. Look, he's floating his balloon around. But then with a jerk, he grabs it away and carries it up to the top of a tree. Wind, oh wind, I say, blow it back to me, please. But he won't. He just laughs and whispers, "You." See, his balloon blew away into the tree. How do you think he felt when his balloon blew away? Probably kind of sad. Wind loves to play with the wash on the line. He blows. Show me blows. He blows the pillow slips into balloons and shakes the sheets and twists the apron strings. So the wind is filling the pillowcases with air and they look like balloons. And he pulls out all the clothespins that he can. Then he tries on the clothes, though he knows they're too small. Do you think he's actually trying on the clothes? Well, he's blowing into the shirts. Maybe he kind of is. And wind loves umbrellas. Once when I took one out in the rain, he tried to take it away from me. And when he couldn't, he broke it. Oh my goodness, look. His umbrella filled up with air and then the wind pushed and pushed and pushed and boop, turned it inside out and broke it. Oh my goodness. That's a strong wind, isn't it? If the gate in the pasture, here's the gate. The gate is a door in a fence. If it's left unlatched, wind plays with that too. It opens it up, then it bangs it shut, making it squeak and cry. It kind of makes those noises like it's squeaking and crying. Wind, oh wind, I say, and I go and climb on. Give me a ride. He wants to ride on the gate as it opens and closes with the wind. But with me on it, the gate is too heavy. Wind can't move it at all. When the gate is when the grass is tall in the meadow, Wind and I like to race. Wind runs ahead, then comes back and starts over. But he always wins because he just runs over the top of the grass and I have to run through it and touch the ground with my feet. He's in the meadow. Do you know what a meadow is? A meadow is a field of grass. So he likes to run in the meadow with the wind while the wind blows the grass. He feels like they're racing each other. When the big boys on the hill have kites to fly, Wind helps them out. Wind carries their kites way up to the sky and all around. They're moving through the air. Woo! But when I have a kite, wind won't fly it at all. He just drops it. Wind, oh wind, I say, I don't like you today. Why doesn't he like the wind? 'Cause it won't blow his kite. It won't help his kite float and fly in the air. It's not very fun when your kite just drops to the ground, is it? But why do you think Gilberto's kite isn't going up into the air? Why do you think? Maybe there's not enough wind. I wonder. When the apples are ripe in the fall, I run with the wind to the pasture and wait under the tree. And wind always blows one down for me. Oh my gosh, so the wind pushes the leaves on the branches on the tree until the apples fall out. I wonder if Gilberto likes the wind again since it gives him an apple. What do you think? Maybe. And when I have a boat with a paper sail, wind comes and sails it for me, just as he sails big sailboats for sailors on the sea. So when you sail, you travel on water in a boat. Isn't that cool? Oh, isn't that cool? He made his sailboat with a paper sail, and it helps it go through the water. Go through the water. There we go. And when I have a pinwheel, remember what a pinwheel is? That toy that looks like a flower with petals. You can blow it and it spins, right? When he has a pinwheel, wind comes to play too. He says, first I blow it myself to show him how. Then I hold it out or hold it up, and wind blows it for me. And when he blows it, he turns it so fast that it whistles and sings. And all I can see is a blur. A blur is what you see when something is going really, really fast. So it moves it around and around really fast. So it just looks like a blur. Wind likes my soap bubbles best of all. He can't make the bubbles. I have to do that. But he carries them way up into the air for the sun to color. Then he blows some back and makes me laugh when they burst in my eyes or on the back of my hand. So Gilberto has to blow air into his bubble wand to make the bubbles, but then the wind carries the soap bubbles way up into the air. Gilberto and the wind certainly have many fun ways that they can play together. I wonder what they'll do next. When the leaves have fallen off the trees, I like to sweep them into a pile. But then wind comes along, and just to show that he can sweep without a broom, wind scatters the leaves all about again, and he blows the dirt in my face. Oh my goodness. So Gilberto sweeps them all together, he cleans them up and pushes them into a pile. And then wind scatters them away. He spreads them in so many different directions. Do you think Gilberto feels like the wind is his friend then? Maybe not, because then he has to do it all over. Sometimes wind is so strong he starts breaking the trees and knocking down fences. We get a lot of wind here in the valley, huh? At our houses. So I bet you've seen a lot of broken tree branches and things like that from the wind, huh? Yeah, it can be kind of scary. Because Gilberto even says, then I'm afraid. I run in the house and lock the door. And when wind comes howling after me and tries to squeeze in through the keyhole, I tell him, no. No way. Do you see how big the white lines are in the picture? That's because the wind is so strong. It's pushing and pushing and pushing. I don't think Gilberto likes it when the wind does that. But then comes a day when wind is all tired out. Wind, I whisper. Oh, wind, where are you? Shh, answers wind. And he stirs one dry leaf to show where he is. So I lie down beside him and we both go to sleep under the willow tree. Gilberto feels like the wind is his friend, doesn't he? That's kind of fun. There's a lot of ways that they can play together. So how does the wind make the pinwheel move? Can you show me? What does it do? It blows the air through it. That's right. Now why does Gilberto say, I don't like you today, to the wind? Do you remember? Because the wind won't fly his kite. What a bummer. But then they have a lot of fun later, don't they? They have a lot of fun anyway with the bubbles. That's a lot of fun, isn't it? And the pinwheel. All right. Well, that's all I have for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed our story, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.